Ciao, what's up everybody? Alright, so today we're shooting a video on don't make these mistakes in Vietnam when you come over. Before we get there, let me chop a pose up. Alright, let's do the thumbnail. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. So yeah, we're going to talk about mistakes you shouldn't make for your first time over here in Vietnam. I just recently helped somebody out, so I kind of want to talk about that a bit. And then other things that you don't want to do as well, mistakes-wise. So if you do find the video interesting, it would be cool if you subscribe to the channel. If you didn't, that's okay. You can just keep it moving. Also, I live stream, so if you want to see me live stream, you can subscribe and set the bell to all to see me live stream. So let's get into the video. All right, so I kind of didn't know people did this, but this guy was super intelligent, super nice guy. Long-term subscriber. He's been watching me for years, like right as we ended the Twitch days. And he bought one debit card with him. Granted, he has the best probably checking account you can get in America, Charles Schwab. He's not a drinker, he's not aloof. He left it in the ATM, and you know, he doesn't know anybody here. So he ran into a problem of where he ordered a new debit card from Charles Schwab, and yes, they are like next day or FedEx airing him one, but you know, he made it stretch as long as he could. He ran out of money and he had nowhere to go. Like, you know, all he had was the availability to maybe PayPal someone and then them pull the money out. So he reached out to me, he asked me, he sent me the PayPal. And of course, you know, I'm going to oblige. I'm going to help somebody out that's in need. So he asked me to do that. And yeah, he sent me the money via PayPal. And then I went and pulled the money out for him. And now he gets to live another day, you know. And I told him if he needs it again before his card comes, no problem. Oh, sugar daddies, right in the wild. But good for him, man. Who wouldn't do it? I applaud these men. So, you know, don't make the same mistake he did. Have multiple checking accounts. You know, I have 3. So I have 3 different debit cards. And then I use a credit card as well. I have a Capital One Quicksilver. Oh, he went shopping for her too. Got her some Zara, some H&M. Not high rolling shopping, but he got it. So if you want to see about the sugar baby culture and sugar daddy culture in Vietnam, I have a video on it. Oh, he's putting his arm around her. Claim it. There's a video on it. I'll link it at the end of this so you can kind of watch it and get a feel for how the sugar baby, sugar daddy culture is. It's kind of the same worldwide. But yeah, have multiple debit cards, guys. Have credit cards as well. I use the Capital One Quicksilver because it has no foreign transaction fees. I think Chase Bank has the Sapphire card, which also has no foreign transaction fees. So don't put yourself in the same situation that he put himself in. Love you, bro. It was nice meeting you, hanging out with you, and having tea. Not trying to disrespect you in any way, but don't put yourself in the same situation he was in where he had to rely on somebody else to bail him out. Like, which I didn't bail him out. What I mean is like help, which I have no problem doing because, you know, I'm me. So if somebody asked me that's a subscriber, I'm gonna help you out. So I helped him out. But don't make that same mistake, you know? Have stuff ready to go, have backups, have reserves. And then to spin this into the next segment, don't have a bunch of money. Don't pull out a bunch of money when you're here, or bring a bunch of money. Get a good account like a Fidelity or a Charles Schwab, and then you can pull out money whenever you want, and they're going to reimburse your ATM fees. I don't think it's generally a good idea to bring 50 million dong here for your vacation, or like transfer it all, bring a bunch of hundreds and transfer it. You're just walking around with like a bomb, essentially, like something that can potentially get taken from you. Like the one thing that is big here is petty theft. So like we'll spin back into that, but let's go to the next segment. Your cell phone. So like, say you're walking around the street and you don't know where you're going, but you need like a Google map to take. Oh man, I can't go down here. They're doing all the sound tests for the soccer match tonight. It's the semifinals. I am going to be filming that, maybe live streaming that. So, but yeah, you don't want to be carrying your cell phone out when you're walking around, especially later at night and when you're crossing the street. Like here and here, you're fine. But as you go to cross the street, there's a potential area for theft from like a scooter driver that just sees you on the Google Maps crossing across the street, he could just grab it out of your hands and take it and go. So I don't want you to lose your cell phone here, as a lot of people have. Like, if you've ever had that happen to you, put it in the comment section, because I'm sure there's going to be some people that have had it happen to them. So put that thing in your pocket. If you're a guy, I recommend that if you're not going to get a man bag across the chest, get a bunch of shorts with zipper pockets and zip that thing up all the time. Don't have it out when you're crossing the street, and keep it on the inside of the sidewalk when you are using it. It makes it that much harder to take. And if you're not going to wear zipper shorts, get a man bag that goes across your chest. Go to Benthon, get a little man bag, or go to Saigon Square and get a decent man bag like I got, which is like first copy, pretty good stuff. And, you know, take care of your belongings. You cannot leave your stuff. You know, for example, you can't like trust your bag or your belongings at like a coffee shop when you go to the bathroom. It might not be there when you get back. So like I'm talking your iPad, everything, because some people do carry that stuff around with them. You gotta always keep that on you, and probably have a bag. If anything, get like a backpack like I have, if you've got a bunch of stuff. And then when you're in a crowd, take the backpack and turn it around and put it on the front of your belly, so no one can pickpocket or open anything in case you're walking around. I just want you guys to be careful when you're here. I don't want you to have any problems. I don't want you to have some stolen cell phone like give you a bad image or a bad idea of like how Vietnam and Saigon is. I think these crimes happen pretty much worldwide anywhere, but definitely like motorbike cell phone grab theft is a big deal here. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. So yeah, you don't want to have the motorbike theft of a cell phone happen to you. You know, especially if it's a nice iPhone. That's like the most targeted phone here. So like, I don't want that stuff to happen to you guys, so that's why I'm making this video. Overall, you're probably not going to have a bad experience here at all. Like, it's a pretty good place. You just have to be hyper aware and aware of your belongings. Again, if you guys have anything to add about credit cards or different cards to get with no foreign transaction fees, or any of your experiences, please put it in the comment section. You know, as much information as we can get out there to help somebody, it's better. You know, it's going to go better for the video and for people watching this. So feel free to drop a comment. Also, other things you don't want to do, like I was just talking about, is like have a bunch of money on you. Like, don't have 25 million dong on you, which is like a little over 1,000, to where every time you get your money out, you've got to count your money, and then somebody could be potentially, you know, watching you pull that money out, especially if you're on Boy Vane or something like this. They might mark you, and then like a little interior gang there might mark you and follow you around everywhere you go, and wait until like 2 or 3 a.m., follow you some more, and then take your stuff from you. You know, once you're intoxicated and your wits aren't about you, it's not going to go as well. The reason I'm filming here and like this and not other places is because it's literally been raining all day. I've been out since, I don't know, 1 trying to film, and I met that subscriber out. I helped him, which is now a friend, and we ended up sitting at the coffee shop for like 2 hours because it just hard rained the entire time. So like, this is my window to film right now. You know, me and Winnie are gonna have a dinner, and then we're gonna watch the football game, but you know, this is what I had to work with today, guys. So I wish it was in a different location or across at the park so you could have some more viewing pleasure, but hey, we gotta work with what we roll with. We roll with it when we roll with it, you know what I'm saying? So this is just kind of a quick tips and tricks, like don't make these mistakes. You know, make sure you have multiple debit cards, credit cards. Make sure you don't have them all with you at all the time. Don't be walking around with a gang of money and flashing it. Don't not have a man bag or some kind of backpack that you're watching at all times. Don't leave your belongings behind at a place if you're somewhere. You know, have all that stuff with you. Keep a watchful eye on it. You know, trust just you and yourself with your stuff, you know. Don't ask somebody to watch something for you. Always take it with you to the bathroom. Don't leave things anywhere. There's going to be a couple people that said, yeah, sure, I left my things there. I had no problems, been there 15 times. I mean, do you want to risk that gamble? Do you want to throw the dice at like your driver's license getting taken and stuff like this? I don't think so. So again, up to you. Even to go more, if you've got a passport, don't carry it around with you. You know, most of the hotels don't take the passport anymore. They just take a copy of it. But take your passport, put it into your hotel safe. If you've got a laptop, put it into the hotel safe. You know, I couldn't advise you to legitimately like walk around with that stuff. So that's all I've got for this video. I wanted to keep it to the point and to the experience I had today with someone else, because I've never really talked about that topic before on mistakes to be made. So like I said, if you have anything to add, put it in the comments. If you want to see early access to videos, join the Patreon. If you want to see spicy content that doesn't make it to the YouTube, join the Patreon. You can join for however much you want. There's no tier system on it whatsoever. And that's all I got for you guys. So like I said, add in the comments if you want to. Stay frosty. See you on the next one. Peace out.